Can a 10-year-old child carry a 50 kg bag of rice? The answer is what? No. And if those people that tell him to carry that 50 kg bag of rice insist or persuade the boy or the girl, so that the boy has no option than to do what? Make an effort. And what is that effort the boy will make or the girl? He goes out seeking for help. And you know, the world of today, we have many nonchalant people. We have many nonchalant people everywhere, and people are already busy with their days. Just imagine you now walking on the road, and one nigga pops out and be like, "Yo, bro, I want you to help me." You'll be like, "Guy, I have something doing," that kind of thing. So you know that the boy or the girl has to make what you call multiple effort before he can find that person that will help him and buy that can carry that bag of rice. So now it's not only about the effort the boy made in which he asked for help. It's about the attitude the boy do what the boy use, or the behavior. So assuming now the boy was using a bad manner, or a bad manner in asking for those, you see that it will be very hard for the boy in order to do what? In order to get that help in which he needs. So that's what addiction is all about. You are suffering from addiction. You are suffering from addiction, and you feel that, and the thing that that thing is already doing what? Is already haunting you. So in order for you to do what? To get free from that addiction, you have to do what? You have to make an effort. But in this case now, you have to make what you call multiple efforts. It's not only one effort, but what you call is multiple effort. So the one effort you have to make, in order for you to do what? To overcome from that ambition is what? What you call, first of all, making up your mind that you want to quit this addiction. Your heart first, your mind first, your mindset first. You have to do what? Making up your mind first. So when you're done making up your mind, you have to make up your mind like, I want to quit no matter what will happen. I want to quit this addiction. Fine and good. It doesn't only stop at, remember we said about multiple effort. It doesn't only stop at making up your mind. Secondly, just the fact is a big deal, or is a big something that that is more than you. You understand? When fighting a friend, when you want to, maybe when fighting a friend or something like that, you should understand what I'm saying. When fighting a friend or something like, you may go and report to this person. But when you want to do something, you want to win a case over a person that is higher than you see that you have to go more higher. Let's go back. So that you have made an effort of doing what? Making up your mind. That's number one. And the second effort you have to make is what? Seeking for help from how do I put this thing? From a person or from a being that is more higher than that thing that you are doing what? That you are suffering from. What do I mean? So assuming now, like I said recently now, I was talking about you fighting with your friend and you fighting with somebody, or you winning a case over a teacher or something like this thing. So in order for you to win a case over your teacher, you have to go to the what? You have to go to the principal of that school. You understand? So you cannot tell me that you want to win a case over your teacher and go and call your fellow classmates. No. So in order for you to win a case over your teacher, you have to do what? Go and call the principal of that school. So in order for you to win that addiction, the second effort now for you to do, in order for you to win that addiction, is doing what? Seeking for a help that is person that is more than that addiction. And who is that person that is more than that addiction? Is God. Is God. That's the person, that's the only being that is more, that is times whatever you may call it. So yeah, this you have seek for God's help, telling God and doing this and doing this. Now I'm seeking for God's help. Seeking for God's help is not about praying. Wait, understand me. Seeking for God's help. This God's help of a thing has a pattern. They say that if you want to overcome something, don't focus on that thing. Just keep on doing what? Coming closer to God. As you're coming closer to God, you're telling you, just keep on coming closer, just keep on coming closer and coming closer and coming closer. That there will be a time that you come and be like, when last did I do this thing? You do what? You will take control of what? Everything. I should not worry that what you do is what you should do is to doing what? To keep on doing what? Coming closer and closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. Now there will be a time you realize, oh my God, when last did I do this thing? Now, not only seeking for God's help, yes, okay, now you have made up your mind, you are seeking for God's help. Now, the triggers. The triggers. Let me tell you something. If you keep on putting your hand in a fire, no matter how you treat that hand, wallahi, that hand will keep on burning. It will keep on doing what? It will keep on hurting you, whether you like it or not. The triggers. Ask yourself, what are the things that trigger me to do this addiction? What are the things that trigger me? Like for those suffering from masturbation, most of the things that trigger them is you wake up like this, enter social media, and then you'll be scrolling. No, there is something we call like porn pro. It's not like porn pro, like something that is not porn, but it's can, that kind of thing. So it's like you see a girl twerk, you know what I'm trying to say, So that's what you. So because if there's something you call porn pro, so that porn pro are one of the triggers. So you have known that the thing that triggers you to do masturbation is what? Social media. You wake up now, fine, you now enter this thing, social media, and you scroll, so you see one girl doing one or two things, on TikTok or all these things. They send a signal. There's one silent voice that will now send a signal to your head. Like I said, I never watched this type of. I've been watching all types of corn, but I've never watched this. Let me go and watch this type. Then you fly. Boom! They will not see you again. And TikTok will be wondering, why did this boy suddenly quit from this page? Why does this boy suddenly quit from this page without telling anybody? So that's what you call triggers. Making up your mind, seeking for God's help, and removing yourself from those triggers. If you are suffering from drinking and every day you are crossing that road, that to the extent that if you cross, they will have to call you, even though you don't want to come. Those people will have to call you, so that one of the things you have to change road. If there is no road, you have to go and build another road. So let's take it serious. So now the triggers, you have to take these triggers of your thing, those things that make you do those type of addiction. Then remember when I was telling you something, I told you about that boy who wants to carry that bag of rice. He has made an effort, he has asked people, but the attitude the boy used in what? Asking that people, the behavior. Now let's bring it back to the addiction. You are making up. There's a reason why I'm calling it like you are making up your mind. You are still for God's help. You are doing what? Remove yourself from those triggers. Then the attitude you do what? You do. Are you taking it serious? Are you nonchalant? You understand that kind of thing? Are you consistent? Because you don't have to give devil a chance. Never. You don't have to give devil a chance. There was a time I was doing this thing. I am back on 7 days fasting, 7 days dry fasting. Like I'm very, very serious. I am back on 7 days dry. It was like I'll still make a video about that one. It was hell. First day, second day, third day, sickness from nowhere. I had to do that. I tried it the first time, I failed. I failed on the third day. I tried it the second time, I failed on the fifth day. So now The third time when I wanted to try, I said that no matter what happened, yes, I will die. No matter what happened, that I must do what I must overcome this addiction. I must do that fasting. Sorry to say. So now, how do I overcome it? The things that trigger me to stop. Number two, the schedule that's the method I was used, like the method I was used being tempted over to do it. Was I sleeping? Did I sleep too much? And maybe most of you guys, after sleeping, there's this kind of hunger that will just catch you from nowhere. Did I sleep too much? Was I overtalking? Was I going to a Indomie restaurant to plug my phone? That's number one thing. So now, the attitude, or what, the consistency, are you taking it serious, and every other thing. So yeah, I don't know whether I'm making sense in this video, because it feel like I'm talking rubbish. Don't gonna tell me, am I making sense? Am I making sense? So you are making up your mind. You have seek for God's help. The triggers, attitude, consistency, and every other blah 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 blah. Now is where we have the oga pata pata. Now, what do you call it? There was a hole. It's an addiction. It has stayed for so long. There was a hole. There was a space it created. There was a space it did what? It created your heart, or it created, or have you know that kind of feeling there? You know that kind of feeling when that's just that. How many of you guys used to, all this time, you be like, let me do clean up, and bring up your fridge? Like, you bring, fridge is something like cost stable this thing, that's not what I'm saying now. You bring up your fridge, you bring up your bed, you bring up that. There was a hole. If you bring it up, bro, that block line, that block, if it's a fridge or that thing, it will show. Even all this share, all this small iron, small share stand, it will show there. If it will show second block. So now, for you to you have to fill up that hole. You have to fill up that hole that was taken, because Jesus Christ said that if they cast out 7 demons from a person, and the hole wasn't filled yet, that if that's like, how would I explain this thing now? If they cast out 7 demons for his person, then after a long time, how do I say this thing now? Sorry. Like, if they cast out, you guys know what I'm trying to say. You guys don't want to tell me. Like, if they cast out 7 demons from a person, right? And maybe the person doesn't fill in that space. Fill in that space that was filled in that space. Fill in that space that was in which those demons were casted out, which is the word of God, or like the spirit of God. So that when that demon come back, or when one of those demons come back, seeing that the place is clean and this thing, it will go and bring what? 7 demons. Another demon that is doing what? 7 times stronger than him. So you have to fill up that hole. So let me give 2 examples. If a person that's maybe the type of person that is normally with your phone, and maybe after going through social media or doing that your forest and every other thing, and doing this thing, that voice, you just whisper, can't watch this one. Now you skip, and the app owner will be wondering, and you skip and go to the app ahead. You skip and go to the app, and you skip and go to the browser, and you skip and go to a browser. You know that one of the things you have to fill up that space. If you're a person that wash corn, or person that does all this thing of a thing, masturbation of a thing, you guys understand. And the reason why I'm not making it open is for maybe the people that because there's this thing called, you're not into something, and you see where they are giving advice, and you say, let you go and try. For that trying, not become a victim. So now a person that is suffering from masturbation always, Anytime is it have oh God, I don't want to quit this video. I swear to God, I don't want to quit this video. I must make it. A person that is suffering from masturbation always, if you want to like stop that masturbation, and maybe you're the type of person that is always, you cannot do without your phone, you're trading with your phone, you're doing drop shipping, you're doing this one, you're doing affiliate marketing. When that feeling comes, just download a Bible app. When that Bible app, when that feeling comes, go to that Bible. It will help doing what? It will help reduce it or conquer that feeling. Because you cannot tell me that you're something you used to watch, and when that feeling come, they will tell you walk free, do this one, wash clothes. Or what if you're in an office, or maybe in a something like an enclosed area, or something like in a class or something like, no, that you understand that kind of thing. So you have to fill up that space with a something that is some in class with something that is in class with that thing, but in an opposite manner. Because in a class you have bad students and good students, you understand. So if you're a person that is always with your phone and you are suffering from masturbation and or porn, just download the Bible. When that feeling comes, just go to that Bible, stay as much as you can. Or and not only for you to feel, that reminds me, you have to do what? Develop a habit. You have to develop another habit that's in that class with that thing you're suffering from, but this time around is in a positive manner. If you're a person now that is suffering from, maybe now you used to drink too much, when that habit come, you want to feel high, go and carry water and full your stomach. Let me know the space that drink won't won't take enter. So go and carry that this thing, glass of gallon, I not, and full your stomach. Or find another. I'm just giving you just small example. This for masturbation now. So if a person that is suffering from, when that feeling comes, do you find is something like phone, mainly phone, or because some people are masturbated to the extent that they hardly masturbate on their own, so they will need something like a a video, a medium being played now for them to trigger up that sexual this, and that is very very bad. Because it was because you're cleaning your this thing, you're cleaning your, I don't know what they call it. So that's number 2. That's number 4. Fill up that hole or fill up that time. So in conclusion, for those that we are skipping and doing it times 2, what do I say? If you are suffering from an addiction and you really want to keep that addiction, first of all, make up your mind, make up your heart first. Second of all, seek for God's help. Forget, I'll just be coming closer to God. Just they go closer to me. They go. Then after, then the third one is what? Attitude. Are you serious with that thing? Are you persistent? Are you this? Be serious, be consistent. Don't give the devil a chance. Because that addiction didn't give you a chance. It was building every day. Even though every day, today you do it, next tomorrow you do it, after 1 week, be consistent, be seeking God. And then after that, doing that, the triggers, those things that trigger you, are you avoiding the triggers? So when the trigger, and then after those triggers, then the whole, there was a space there. When the triggers come, what do you use and backfire it? Is that thing that you do what? You replace. So if you are suffering from porn or masturbation and that thing comes, I will advise you to just download the Bible app. Because you cannot tell me, assuming now I'm feeling tired now, I came back from work feeling tired, I was like, oh, what should I do? I've eat. That reminds me. I'll still share this thing. I'll still talk about this thing. Food. Food. I don't want to quit this video. Let me just make it like that. The hole and every other, fill up that hole with something that is in the same class. For the person that is too much drinking, when you are finished avoiding, when that trigger for, what do you feel report with? Which words of motivation or discipline do you feel report with? Which words of motivation or discipline? Which words of motivation do you feel report with? I can stop this. I can, that's number 1. So making up your mind, seeking for God's help, going away from triggers, attitude or your consistency, attitude to that addiction you are suffering from, then filling up that space, or keeping something like a sword that you keep, so that when that thing comes, you use that sword and cut it from. And what do I mean by sword? What are the words you say when that thing come? What are the things you do when that thing come? Have you filled up the space? If you used to watch porn, fill it up with the space of reading the Bible. Read the Bible. If you can just stay in the Bible, develop a habit. So I don't know, I've been making this video for almost 1 hour now. Almost 1 hour. Almost 1 hour or two. Like shit. I've been making this video almost 1 hour. So I don't know what I should on this thing. Almost 1 hour. So I don't want to make it. I want to go to the market. It's already 9 or something like that. I have to go to the market. So that's why I have to make it like that. Sorry, I don't have a speaker here. Now my speaker is somehow this thing. So try out this 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to jot it down because it's almost 1 hour making this video. Try out this 5 things: making up your mind, God's help, triggers, attitude, your consistency, being serious, and then filling up that space, or keeping a sword in your heart, that you use sword, something like a word in your heart, so that anytime those things you can use it and take it off. So try out these things and let me know whether it helped. For those that watch this video to this level, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. See you in my next video.